So here we are, Accurascale are on tour here at Rails of Sheffield, and it's my privilege to be able to give you a slight insight into what we've brought along to this takeover event. So, as you can see, we have our wonderful O-gauge dock scene diorama, of course showcasing our first locomotive in the scale, the O-gauge Ruston. And then if I bring you round, of course we have the Rails of Sheffield and Accurascale Electroscale project. Now this is, as you can probably tell, a 3D print stage at the moment. We announced that earlier in the year, and that has done hopefully very well, very popular for you at home. So it's definitely a good sign for multiple units going forward. I'll bring you further on. So on this side of the display we have, I have to talk about the austerities, and particularly this one here tucked behind the screen, because we have Wilbert, and through the sale of Wilbert's, our charitable locomotive, we're actually hoping to restore the real locomotive at the Dean Forest Railway to a cosmetically suitable standard. Hopefully that'll be the springboard to fully restore Wilbert, but that's the next step. The first one is getting it out of the bushes down at the railway and restoring it to a nice display standard. So amongst that we've also got things like the panniers, we've got the P-classes, we've got the Irish Hunslets which are here as well. You can see a handful of the Rails of Sheffield exclusives, of which we've got 3 on display. We've got the 60s, the 31s and the 50s. I think they're pre-sold out already, but watch this space for spares. I know the 50s in particular are arriving next week as I'm talking. Right, so on the back we have the run 3 of our Class 37s, which include the newly tooled 37-9s. Of course there are tooling improvements to these as well, particularly around the windscreen areas. We've got run 2 of the Class 66, which again these have been very popular, and we've got our charity livery for Martin's House Children's Hospice there, very worthwhile cause. And in front of all these nice locos we have the brand new PTA, so that's run 2 of those. They have again been improved. And of course, I'm avoiding the Class 89 because that is something we've been waiting for quite a while, but again, another Rails of Sheffield and Accurascale project. And finally, we have not only final production samples, but also the special boxes that they'll come in as well. And I think you'll agree, they're rather nice. Right, let's go around this side. Right, so on this side we have something rather special, because not only do we have the brand new Class 60, which we've not seen yet, we actually have final production samples of the Class 60 again with their collectible boxes. We also have the Class 50s, which have been very well received so far, and that's currently what's running around the test track here. They arrive as I speak next week, so fingers crossed everything goes well with those. I'm particularly excited to get mine, I know that for sure. we can see a smattering of stock here. We've got the ex-Hatton's snow ploughs, we've got the HYA hoppers, in particular Garfield the Cat, and we've got the Binliner EPs there. And of course, if I come back around to the front, we have the very popular, taken by storm actually, the Class 31s. And now run 1 was split into 3 batches, and we were blown away by the success of those, so we went straight into run 2, and we have a further 6 samples, and again they're all on display and available to pre-order should you wish. So there we are, that is just a taster of some of the samples we've brought here to the Rails of Sheffield Accurascale Takeover. Of course, should you wish to buy anything, you can do by coming into the Rails of Sheffield store, or you can go on their website and pre-order them. And of course, any exclusives, you'd have to go direct to accurascale.com. But as ever, we'll be at plenty of events going forward in the year. Hopefully see you soon.